57-kilo action. It was all Helen Maroulis in match number 1. Amanda Martinez has gotten a lot better since they wrestled in 2022, but not better enough to close the gap on Helen Maroulis so far. We'll see if she makes some adjustments from matches 1 to 2.
Let's see. Helen representing her own brand, win within. See it on the tongue of her shoes there. Excited for Helen to see what she can do in the second match.
Martinez taking some ground in that hand fight. Now trying to pull Maroulis down into a short offense position.
Amanda's looking feisty.
Yeah, increasing the physicality between matches 1 and 2.
Amanda trying to get to a 2-on-1 there. Helen taking a 2-on-1 of her own.
And they're going to warn Maroulis for passivity. And Martinez adjusting the finger tape. They're just getting rid of it.
Little finger injuries. I got matching finger tape on.
Warning both wrestlers there for the physicality. Hard snap. Maroulis. Martinez holding on to that elbow. And Maroulis now brings her up to her feet. Hard snap.
Hard snap. Oh my goodness.
Out of bounds, 2 offered, white paddle, and 1 offered, so they're going to have to... Two
confirmed on this side.
Okay, they did change it to 2.
I'm looking for that over tie, it looks like, and I believe that's her foot sweep side, so see if we're in for a treat.
Oh man, she kind of baited with the trip on the inside.
Opposite leg, Kochigari from judo. There's the foot sweep attempt, and continues wrestling through. Beautiful wrestling from Helen Maroulis. Oh my goodness.
2 more, it's 4-0. Yeah, what a great combination of setups to that attack.
And that same sequence happened in their first match overseas, where Helen goes to her foot sweep. This time she finished double. That match she finished single off her foot sweep attempt.
Shot Martinez.
I agree with what you said earlier. I think Amanda's just coming with a more physical intensity in this match.
Definitely has slowed the pace a little bit compared to match 1, but hasn't prevented Maroulis from scoring.
Helen just does such a good job of keeping her head right in your face, making it really difficult to maneuver.
.35 to go in this first period. 2-on-1 for Martinez, and she switches to an underhook on the opposite side. She's going to be warned for passivity. It's her first warning.
Amanda typically goes tap and go offense, tap and go single. She'll actually go single to both sides of the body and tap and go double, but she's been tied up most of this match. So I think if she wants to get to her offense, she's going to have to stay a little bit more to the outside.
See if she makes that adjustment in the second period. 5 seconds left before the break. And now they're going to take that break. And
Helen said, I will foot sweep you and single you after the whistle. Way to wrestle through.
Yeah, absolutely. 4-0 after the first period. If you're Amanda Martinez, that's better than it has been. So see if she'll try to wrestle from space where she's been a little more successful.
But I will say, I mean, that's her primary offense that I've seen across her match history with other wrestlers. Getting to that type of offense on someone like Helen or Akela, it's difficult. Preferably, you're going to move them a whole lot first and then maybe go to that tap and go offense.
Retowel off and get back to action. wrist fight. Shot.
There it is.
And on that single, but man, Maroulis so good defensively.
And that's what I was meaning. It can be tough to get in deep on just a simple tap and go. You're going to want to elbow off like that, keep moving him side to side, angles, and then try to get to it.
Helen is, oh man, that arm's a little trapped in there. Maroulis gets to the shot, but it's a step out. And Maroulis so good with re-attacks too that any attack kind of puts yourself in danger
100%.
against her. Nice double leg.
Wow.
Clean shot and finish from Martinez. And she's got the legs trapped, but in between her own legs, it's going to be tough to turn without working down there for a lace. Maroulis controlling that wrist of Martinez. Really nice attack there from Amanda Martinez, but still with work to do. 5-2. Maroulis leads, 2:08 to go in this second period.
Excellent double off the whistle.
Shot again, Martinez. This one, Maroulis pulls up with that underhook.
Martinez going to her 2-on-1 here. Helen defending with a collar tie.
Helen's put herself in position to be selective. Martinez needs to attack, and Helen can often score off those attacks.
Agree. Helen's one of the best at picking off points.
Oh my
wow.
goodness. She's looking for another fall. She got a fall in match 1. Can she get it in match 2? Man, one of the more unconventional falls I've ever seen. And Helen Maroulis fired up. There's a challenge. Unless it's an illegal move, I don't know how there can be a challenge here.
No, maybe that might be what they're trying to challenge, that it was maybe like a full Nelson situation.
Or offer hair pull or something.
Maybe.
I don't know, but I'm curious to see. They're looking at it. We got a picture on their screen here. This is exactly what the officials are looking at, trying to see how this pinning combination happened. Nothing seems illegal there. And
no.
Yeah, that looks like a pin.
Yeah. One hand over the top, from what I can see.
I think this will be a pretty quick review if I had to guess.
I mean, look how close Amanda Martinez is to scoring that position, and Helen is one of the absolute best at wrestling through positions and finding points in, as you said, unconventional ways.
Yeah. And if they're looking for a hair pull, you can see Helen's hand is not clasped. It's open there, so I don't think they're going to overturn anything.
As I said in first match, one of the best pinners. She's always looking for the fall, and when she's in a position to do it, she usually gets it.
All right, so calling the mat confirmed. I guess with the pin, you don't give up the extra point because it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
There it is. A little anticlimactic with the challenge, but Helen Maroulis, 2 pins in Final X.
Congratulations to Helen. I believe this is her 15th World or Olympic team. That is insane.
No, it makes no sense.
Oh my gosh. The most decorated woman wrestler in American women's